Hi, I am Akila, and this is my fancy camper, and this is my Honda Odyssey. These cars or these vans, it is wide enough and big enough, more comfortable to drive a long distance in the highways, and I like it because that I have another one, 2019. And I would like to show you what I did in my fancy camper. Let's start from the floor. It is vinyl. The main thing, the hard thing in the Honda Odyssey, the location for the spare tire. The spare tire in the middle. It is here. You see there's a cut in the vinyl. I want to show you how I did it. This is like a puzzle. The spare tire is here, like you to see, because there is two levels. This is the leg space, about 2 inches. I have to make this, and this is the level for the seats. And like you see, I put a spacer here about 1/2 inch in thickness, 1 inch in width. Same thing in both sides to make the floors even. This flooring I made from 2 layers of plywood, each layer 1/2 inch. Lower plywood, it is extended 1.5 inches all around, like you see, all of them. It's glued and screwed. And this part, the lower plywood, it is 1/2 inch less, all 3 ways. Only just 3 ways. And this is the spacers. It is about 2 inches just to make the floor even. Let's return this back. You see how it will lock. I will do it this way. It is looks nice. It is hard to notice. There is a cover here, like you see. Everything looks good, and this is like, it's hard to do it, but you can do it. If I do it, you can do it. Now let's see the bench. This is in bench mode. I want to turn the lights first for more light. There is light underneath each cabinet. This is in bench bench mode, sorry. And if you open it, there is a lot of space around here. And there is a lot of space. There's a lot of containers even. This is about 46.5 in width. This is the first one. The bed contains 4 pieces of plywood, and it is 5/8 in thickness. This is 16 in length and about 46. The second one, it is 19, and the back 19. And there is a third or a fourth part, which is 4 inches, which is holding the whole thing. And the other seat in the back, it is 17 inches. The total length for the bed, 75 inches, which is long enough for anybody almost. This is the bench seat. And this is the small piece here. You can adjust wherever you want. In this case, you can load or unload whatever you want with 2 hands. No need to hang it with anything around it. There is a lot of room in this area, just in this area. And there is a lot of room underneath even. Let's move this container out. Let's move this out here. Here in the back, underneath the bed, I am using this type of jack. There is wires. There's some tools. This jack, which is my favorite, if you need it. A small shovel for digging in case if you need it. There is a lot of space down. There is wires and everything you need down. And here, there is a lot of tools or equipment or bolts or anything you need it for the tarp. Usually, I have everything there. The frame for this bed, it is like this. This is 2x4, and this is 2x3, and this is 2x3, and this is 2x3. I used 2 of 2x3 in vertical. Two of them in standing for more support, because all the load for two persons is in this area. And I secure it here with plumbing strap. Plumbers usually they are using to hang pipes to the ceiling. This is the type I'm using. The total height for the seat, it is 10 inches. I make a groove, like a cut, which is like you can see it here. 1 inch, 1/4 in the groove. This is 2x4. And this is 2 3/8, which is the right size for 2x3. It is 2 3/8 actually. And the height, or I mean the space here, I cut 1 3/8 to feed it in 2x4. And this is glued. Both of these glued. Some of them I use screws in the top and in the side for more strength. And this is very tight. There is no glue with this one, but it is very tight. I'm using screws here just to hold it. This is the end one. The seat have two dowels here. This goes here. Two of them, each in one corner, and there is holes. And this is just to hold the seat from sliding out while you are sitting on. It is very comfortable. This is the extended bed frame. Like you see, there is I am using magnetic to hold the extended frame part. This is in bed mode. This is a cushion. I put it underneath the extended part to prevent or to stop like scratching the vinyl. And I add this piece of wood. It is 1/2 inch by 1.5 inch about, just to hold the mattress from sliding out. The joints I am using, or the hinges I am using for this bed, like about 4 pieces. It is a heavy duty piano hinges. One here, one here on the top, and one down the other side, and one in the other side. We will see. Now, I want to extend the bed to see how it works. I open these two sides now. This is supposed to go inside. Very secure and stable. This is, I add this just in case if we want to move it, to change it from bed mode to bench. Unlock it, pull this, make it easy. That's it. Let's do it again. Everything stable here. Okay, now let's do this. This is 4 pieces. And this is 19. Okay, this is the sheet. Go outside to put the cover. This bed is very comfortable. I tried it before like a few weeks. It is wide enough for 2 adults, 2 persons. And it is very comfortable, no noisy, nothing. Let's go to the back. Okay. I want to open. This is the back. This is the storage. It is almost same thing like the front seat, and this is, you can use it as a bench. Here, this is the stove. It is double sliding out. And the propane tank goes here. It will be here. And this is the kitchen stuff. It is full size extended drawer. And even there is a partition here. This area, it is special for the 1 pound propane tanks. And like you see, there is a lot of space underneath even the drawer. There is enough room to put the extended wires. And even this is for the hot stuff. We put it in the table. I add this to hold the drawer. This is the 2 screws which is holding everything. It's a wing screw, and like you see it here, it is 1 screw here and 1 screw here, and this is the 4 inches part. This inside, and this is inside. I left space. Now I want to show you something about the cabinet. It is hard to make this, but I do it to notice something. Now, on this side, these cabinets, it's hard to make it. You have to cut the drawer. First thing, I used a cardboard pattern to make it even and looks nice and fit. This is about 7 inches, and this is about 17. This is the hard part. It is not that deep, but it is good enough can take clothing for about 4 to 5 days. See, I am using the chalk here. This is make it easy. No need to hold it by hand. It is just open it and goes up by itself. See, looks nice. This is butterfly hinges. I spray it like antique brass to match the color. And even like you see here, and I'm adding oak piece of wood around the opening and around here, because I don't like to see the layer of wood. I dress it with oak finish. Looks nice, sharp, smooth. I'm using foam. This is about 1/4 inch thickness and 3/8 in thickness. I used around the cabinet and even from inside and around. I don't want to scratch the plastic. There is 2 legs here. It is level, and I add foam. I don't want to scratch the plastic for both. On the top, this is the screw, and this is, they call it T-nut. This is usually they use it for furniture. And this is the hanger for the remote control. I'm thinking to update it. I put it here because in this case I can use both cup holder in this area, but in the other side I put it here between the storage cover and the cup holder. Go open the storage easily, and they can use the cup holder. There is space, like you see. This is spacer. You see, this is 1/2 inch by 1 inch. This is spacer. Give me more space not to hit the seat. When you open it, when you open the seat to make like in bench mode, you have to count this. You don't want the back of the seat to hit the cabinet. There's enough space in both sides. To hold the cabinet in the top, usually I saw some videos, there is like a bridge, goes from left to right to hold these like open. But in my case, because there is air conditioned duct, I can't do it. It will be very low, then it is not comfortable to sit there. I put a small screws, about 1/4 inch, number 6, just to hold it. And same thing, I put one there, I add one there, It is 1 inch, number 6, in seat belt sleeve. It is just a plastic, just to hold it from moving anywhere. It is very strong, it's good. This is the screen, a patio magnetic screen. The height for this one supposed to be 8, the height for the door, the patio door. The width for the screen, it is 48. Actually, I cut it, trim it from down. Usually this is very good at night when there is a lot of mosquitoes outside. You want to get fresh air and away from the mosquitoes. In this case, you can open the door. It will be like this. Fresh air and no mosquitoes, especially at night when you are camping. This is the Canadian flag. This is my favorite. In the future, a kitchen cabinet here with sink and faucet in this area, just to cover before floor or the spare tire cover. It will be in this area about a foot. It is very wide, especially at night when you are sleeping. It is there enough room, especially when you are moving these seats ahead. I'm using, this is fixed blinds. I saw it. You can move it, you can open it, whatever you want. If you want to drive on the highway, I'm using this sticky stuff. If you want to move it, to open it a little bit while you are driving on the highway. These blinds everywhere in the back to cover the back all the way. And the blinds in the back and even here. It is dark at night. And this is what I have for today. If you like my project, please subscribe. And thank you for everything. And if you have any notice, any ideas, any comments, you can write me down. It is Fancy Campbell's. It's good?